Alrighty then. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Ohio State Buckeyes game stream for you all today, Saturday afternoon, and we back. My cat just tore down my freaking curtain, so I gotta go fix that real quick. All right, we back. My cat lays on my bed. She has all the space to jump down. She goes right by where my window is, and she steps in my curtain and knocks it down. Damn cat. Oh well, we back. We got the 5-2 Nebraska Cornhuskers in town today. Kind of happy we got this game at noon, so we can just get it over with, get on to the action, and then after this, I can hate watch Oregon hopefully losing to Illinois because that would be hilarious. But that's probably not going to happen because it's tough to play at Autzen. Yes, we now know. Nebraska is coming off a ass whooping at the hands of Indiana, like I mentioned in my preview video on my Buckeye channel. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Fucking crazy. We love it. So yeah, both teams coming off losses. Ohio State lost by 1 freaking point. Indiana put belt to ass against Nebraska. So they're doing their picks on ESPN now. Colorado and Cincinnati. Oh boy. Ben Raiola, of course, is the quarterback for the Huskers. Once upon a time, he was actually an Ohio State commit. But of course, for some reason, he didn't want to be here no more. We could have had him and Jeremiah Smith for at least 3 years. But he didn't want to be here. So he first flipped to Georgia for like a half a year. And then he went to Nebraska. Stupid. So here's 141 of 213 for 1,592 yards, 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Wow. They all went unanimous with Colorado. Ooh. Wow. So Will Howard, 121 of 165 for 1,574 yards, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I mean, it's kind of funny how Will has had 3 picks all year. Mal McCord had 3 picks against Pitt. Damn. On the ground, Dante Dowdell for the Huskers. 81 carries, 350 yards, 5 touchdowns. Quinshon Judkins leads the way for the Buckeyes. By the way, he's good to go. I know he did have a hand operation or something done, but he's good to go. 71 carries, 491 yards, 6 touchdowns so far this year. And then through the air, Jamal Banks, 23 receptions, 316 yards, 2 touchdowns. Smith, 32 receptions, 553 yards, 7 touchdowns. He has the opportunity to tie Chris Carter for most touchdowns by a freshman in a season. Receiving. Obviously, he has that rushing touchdown still as well. All right. So we are just waiting for this game to pop off. I expect the crowd to start piling in the chat, especially once it's going. Beautiful fall afternoon. And yeah, we're doing good. Oh. Texas over Vanderbilt. That should be the way it is. Texas over Vandy. If Vandy beats Texas, they are for real. By the way, getting some breaking news for the Browns tomorrow. Wyatt Teller activated. He will play tomorrow. And they waived Khalif Halassi, who, yeah, he didn't really play, and I didn't see him as much of anything on this team, but okay. Well, he'll probably end up on the practice squad. Oh, the kicker at Indiana that was doing the game day kick where they win money, he blew out his knee. Oh, that's where you got to watch out. Kicking on grass like that, man. You slip, you're done. Okay, so Jalen Darden elevated. Browns will have to sign him to the active roster or he'll revert to waivers after another elevation. Sign him to the active roster. It's simple as that. Niang defensive rebound leading to the transition to pull up three is all the proof you need. You've noticed too. Someone said on Twitter yesterday, it's like they noticed. Did George Niang get skinnier? Doesn't seem as much of a lug. He's still a derp, but it seems like he's more nimble. I guess that's what happens when you have a coach who actually knows what he's doing on offense, right? I mean, JB's a good defensive coach, but his offense is very limited. Kenny Atkinson is coming from the Warriors, where he helped arguably the two best shooters in the NBA, Clay and Curry, cook every game. He took what he learned from those guys and he's bringing it to this team. He actually knows what he's doing, and I love the coaching staff too. I love that staff. I've said it probably another 100 times. I'm gonna say it another 1,000 times. I love this coaching staff that they put together. Very solid staff all around. DeForest Buckner activated, which means I got to take him off my IR on my one fantasy team. All right, so we should be ready in about 3 or so minutes. Let me go to Fox. All right. Remember, the game's on Fox today. Okay. Yeah, I noticed the chat will probably be a little lackluster. Everyone's out doing stuff. Of course, today they are scarleting out the shoe, so that's fun. All right, let me. Okay, so they activated Defo, so I can officially get rid of somebody. But who do I get rid of? Who the hell do I get rid of though? Oh, it'd have to be someone like a pass rusher, most likely. Uh, bring in to replace him. Butler, that's right. Yeah, I brought in Adam Butler. Yeah, I'll get rid of Adam Butler. Sorry, Adam. I'm sure you're a good guy, but I gotta drop you to bring up Defo. All right, we are ready to go. Fox Sports, yeah. I'll be right back, guys. We'll be honored today. Sick. But yeah, the 2014 Ohio State football team will be honored today. The greatest collection of talent in Big Ten Conference history. Osa, Zeke, Garrett, is that? Oh yeah, that's Dontre Wilson, Eli Apple, Noah Brown, J.T. Barrett, Marcus Baugh, Jalen Holmes, Malik Hooker, Darian Conley, Mike Hill. Oh, camp invite in 2018. Okay, I was like, who is that guy? Taekwon Lewis, Jalen Marshall, Jamarco Jones, Sam Hubbard, Mike Thomas, Marshawn, Tyvis Powell, Pat Eflin, Billy Price, Tracy Sprinkle, Chris Worley, Cardell Jones, Carter Samuel, Damon Webb, Raekwon McMillan, Damon Lee, Craig Fada, Josh Perry, and then Taylor Decker, and then Joel Hale, Johnston, Rod Smith, Evan Spencer, Devin Smith, Michael Bennett, my God, Adolphus Washington, Braxton Miller, jeez, Jeff Hireman? Oh, yeah, the tight end. Yeah, Duran Grant, Curtis Grant. Yeah, that team is loaded. Damn, they're still going. 48 kids? It's a damn half roster. It's like, how many of those guys are still playing? Joey Bosa is still going, obviously. Taekwon, I think, is still going. Jalen Holmes, I don't think is. But there's a couple that are still going. So we are still about a few moments from kickoff. Let's pop us off. Oh, there's Duck's House, of course, popping in. For any degenerates who honestly bet on these games, I mean, you're a true degenerate if you bet on college ball. Ohio State is a 25.5 point favorite. A lot of people are probably going to say we probably, Nebraska could cover the spread, but we'll see how the Buckeyes look off their second bye. But after this week, it's full speed ahead. There's no more bye weeks. Penn State next week. Then I believe they have what? Purdue, Northwestern, Indiana, and then the team up north. What's crazy is that this is the second to last week of October. Actually, no, this is the last Saturday of October. Because next week is November 2nd. That's crazy. Halloween's on Thursday. I think in years past, I think the trade deadline would have been this week. But they pushed it back an extra week, which might help things get crazy. Who knows? A lot of teams, a lot of fans and stuff were kind of like critical, like, man, that's too early. Like, they need to push the deadline back because too many teams are good. That's what they're saying about the MLB now. That's what they're saying about the MLB trade deadline. They need to push it back a couple weeks so teams. Well, I mean, it's going to be like this regardless because you have the expanded playoffs. I don't think it really matters when the deadline is. It's always going to be like that. But there is Ryan Day. I know these guys have been itching to get back on the field since 2 weeks ago when they lost to Oregon in that heartbreaker by 1 point. A lot of people blamed Will Howard for that because he didn't get down in time. Blame anybody. Blame the coaches. Because why are you calling a pass play after getting down inside their 30? As here comes the Buckeyes on a beautiful day in Columbus in front of a 99% packed crowd. I'm sure there's some scattered seats, but those people are probably still coming in from tailgating. What's up, Lamar? Like I said, the crowd is going to pop in. Oregon or Indiana. Shut up. I know you're trolling me. You're trolling, bruh. We got to face Indiana in a few weeks. That'll determine who Oregon probably plays in the big game, in the Big Ten title game. Jordan Hancock warming up at safety with Ransom out. Lorenzo Styles would take Hancock's place at nickel if Hancock slides to safety. Put Jermaine Matthews there. Why not? All right then. That's by the way, Lorenzo is Sonny's brother. Lorenzo played at Notre Dame. They tried him at receiver, really wasn't working. He transferred to Ohio State to play with his brother. I think this is his last year. In case you're just tuning in, Wyatt Teller was officially activated. So, of course, Wyatt Teller's back and then Jed's bum ass is out. But that doesn't really hurt us because Jed sucks, as you guys saw in my preview video. And one thing I've always learned about YouTube is you don't know who's watching your videos. Like, you got, what I'm trying to say here. My brain is just completely scrambled right now. Still early. But it's like, what I've learned on YouTube is you don't know who's watching your videos. When you talk about a player, they might see it. I did a video on my Buckeye channel a while back when I had to use my laptop because my big PC was getting fixed. I did a commitment reaction stream for Zion Grady, I believe it was. Up this, I think his auntie actually commented on it. I'm pretty sure it was his auntie. And it just made me think, man, yeah, it's crazy because if that is truly his auntie, his aunt, there's a decent chance he's probably seen it. Which, I mean, it's just me talking about the commitment and what he brings to the team. I'm not really going to slander him because, he's a high school kid. Talking about kids here. The difference is with Jed, he's a grown-ass man. If you're going to play in the NFL, you got to deal with those fan bases and got to be ready for, slander. And maybe he needs a kick in the pants. I don't know. Maybe if he sees my slobby ass freaking laughing at him, he'll be like, oh, look at this bum ass kid freaking laughing at me, calling me an ass. It's bad when I'm saying, like, I could probably do a better job than him. That's how bad he is. It's like, hey, Jed, if you don't want to get slandered, how about you freaking go out there and play your tail off? Of course, I know he's banged up. Everyone is, but still. Come on, man. All right, so we're still a few moments from kickoff. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. Share the stream out with your friends and your family and everybody you know. But yeah, Lamar, Cavs are looking great. As there's the Huskers coming out onto the field in their white domes, white jerseys, and red pants. Dylan Raiola, who ironically said that he always kind of wanted to play for Ohio State, which is ironic because he was a Buckeye. And he decided, I'm going to flip to Georgia. And then I'm going to flip to Nebraska for some reason. Because I think it's like one of his relatives coaches for them over in Nebraska. So, yeah, there's a lot of red in the seats today. Raiola facing the team he probably could have been playing for. Calling him fake Mahomes. Faux Mahomes. And, of course, you got Gus Johnson and Joel Klatt on the call. Will we see these guys again in a few weeks when we play the team up north? And we'll see what network they put that Indiana game on. That game might be an NBCer. With how both teams are playing, all three networks are going to be trying to get that game. Fox, CBS, NBC. Big Ten Network would be like, that's too big for us. That's for sure. Yeah, Big Ten Network's like, that's too big for us. Depends on the other games. Obviously, if we were still on ESPN or ABC, that game would have been definitely on ABC, but our contract is with Fox, CBS, and NBC. Peacock. And with the way that the contract is, I think every team has a game on Peacock. So this Will Howard coming off a game against Oregon where he looked good, but just one kind of brain deadish play where he slid just a little late. He tried to got out 1 extra yard. Like I said, he pulled a Dak against the Niners in that playoff game. But we're going to get the run game going. Like I said in my preview video on the Buckeye channel, dominate the trenches, enforce your will. All right, Dylan Raiola, he's had a pretty good year. 9 touchdowns, 6 picks. Didn't look good at all, though, against Indiana. Nobody looked good against them from last week. Of course, with Ohio State being on the bye, I was able to sit back and watch. And yeah, Indiana whooped their ass in every facet of the game. All right, so we are about ready for kickoff. It looks like Ohio State will. I can't really tell because it looks like they're going to be kicking off. Okay, yeah, Jermaine Matthews is out there. They're kicking off. All right. It looks like in Nebraska will get the ball to start. So we're going to see the kid, Dylan Raiola. And you see there's the senior, Will Howard. All right, we are about ready for kickoff. Beautiful, like I said, in Columbus. I don't think you could have asked for a better day. Maybe a little warmer, but it's comfortable. It's early in the day. It's 57 degrees, 56% humidity, 6-mile-per-hour winds. Very chilly, typical for a late October day in Ohio. There's Matt Rule. Of course, he coached at Baylor and Temple, tried his luck in the NFL, failed miserably, and now he's back in college with Nebraska. 11th meeting, Ohio State leads 9-1, 8 of 10 prior meetings since 2011 when Nebraska joined the Big Ten. Before that, they met in the 1950s in a nice little home-and-home series, dominated by Ohio State, of course. As Jaden Fielding will put the ball on the tee. And we will be seeing Dylan Raiola and the Husker offense first. That was Will Howard. He's hoping his defense can go out and pitch a shutout here and get the ball immediately right back. As we are almost underway. Ball fell over again. That wind is trolling. They need to just have someone hold it. And what are they gonna do? Get a new tee or something? Like a tee for like windy days. Oh no, they're gonna have someone hold it. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have Denzel Burke, I believe, hold it. I think that's Denzel. Looks like him. Now I know what it feels like to be a holder. That wind is trolling. All right, now we're ready to go. And we're underway from the shoe. Shorter kick, and he bobbled it. And he has to fall on it. And they'll get it at their own 9-yard line. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough way to start. He bobbled the ball because it was a shorter kick. 227 pass yards per game, third most among FBS freshmen. Dylan Raiola doing his best Pat Mahomes impression this year, it seems like. All right, here we go. This is the most hostile crowd he's played in front of, without a doubt. Shotgun. And he... Oh, what was that? Did he stumble? Dowdell just kind of got bit by the turf monster. Gunnar Gatola, Justin Evans, Ben Scott, Lutovsky, and Benhart up front. Marcus Satterfield, the play caller. Dante Dowdell, Nayor, Banks, Barney, and Fedoni, the second, are your backs and receivers. Empty backfield, they motion running back into the backfield. Back to pass. Pressure coming from behind. They're going to do a dump-off pass. And they'll get to the 13, 14-yard line. Down. Pressure coming from behind. I hate how they put everything like right under. Like, JT, Tyleek, Hamilton, and Sawyer up front for the Buckeyes. Sonny and Cody at linebacker. Again, no Lathan Ransom. Igbenosin, Downs, Hancock, Hartford, and Burke. So they have Hartford starting on the graphic. They might switch out. 3rd and 6. Shotgun for Raiola. Back to pass. Pressure. And he's going to go down. It only took 3-4 plays for a sack. And it's big Ty Williams, I believe. Or, yeah, Tyleek Williams. That's going to be a handful. Look at here. Oh, see, Tyleek goes to the edge. And he set the edge. And there was no chance for Dylan because he had to get out of there. And right into the clutches of Ty Williams. Beautiful defensive stand there. The punter's deep in his own end zone. Bad snap here, and it's a safety without a doubt. And the punt's away. And that's a horrible punt. Oh my God. The Buckeyes would get it at the 36-yard line of the Huskers. Oh my God. A 31-yard punt. We could score on one play. They do, that'd be awesome. One play, right down the field and score. 19 total touchdowns for Will Howard, most or tied for most in the Big Ten with Dylan Gabriel, of course. 19 total touchdowns. All we needed is for him to have a receiving touchdown. He's ran and thrown for touchdowns. So 1st and 10 for Will, already in Nebraska territory. Quick pass. Carnell Tate navigates through. He'll get about 8 yards. I haven't heard his name in a while because he was dealing with an injury. Zen McCoskey in for Simmons, who's out for the year. Jackson, McLaughlin, Shabola, and Fryer up front. Judkins, Henderson, Smith, Egbuka, and Tate are the backs and receivers. I want to see Jeremiah, man. I want to see him abuse somebody again. 2nd and 2. Snap, back to pass. He's going to roll, and he gets sacked. Okay. Yeah, how about we lock in Butler, Hutmacher, and Robinson up front with Sherman, Bayor, and Bullock at linebacker. And then Wright, Hartzog, Gifford, Singleton, and Buford in the secondary. Jakeem Stewart in the house. 3rd and 10, back to pass. This loser catches it, but he's running alongside. He doesn't cut up field. When they do that, they be running behind the sticks. Like, get beyond the sticks, man. See, he had space there. All he needed to do was fall forward and he gets the 1st down, but he runs alongside the sticks. And they're going to, of course, go for it because you know how Ryan Day is. He's ballsy like that. They're 9 for 12 on 4th down. 4th and 1. See if they can get it here. Under center. Snap. And he's stuffed. Oh, of course. Why? Whatever. It's so simple there. It's like, that's where I think you could get a little tricky. But why is Emeka running along the sticks? Like, go forward. I hate when these players do that. They run alongside. Like, push up. You get the 1st down. Fall forward. That's a bugaboo with me. Like, all Emeka has to do is push ahead, and he'll get the 1st down. But he's running along the sticks. Stupid. Like what? 3 plays to get a sack? And Ohio, Nebraska just had the most disastrous start to a game I've ever seen. We almost said, hold my beer. But it wasn't even that bad of a start. And Mecca just has to push forward and he gets the first down. Of course, we get no push up front. Parker Fleming. Ew. So Nebraska gets it back after what a horrendous start that was. Oy. What are we doing, man? Struggling with a team that gave up 50 plus points to Indiana is cinema. What's up, Yusuf? How you doing? Duck's House, I'm literally about to, put you somewhere in the corner, bro. You're annoying. It's literally the first quarter. So Nebraska with the ball back. We turned it over on downs. 1st and 10 for Raiola. Snap. And he dropped it. He was hearing footsteps. Sawyer was bringing a little bit of heat. Dowdell would have had it, just pooped out of his hands. He was hearing footsteps too, and Burke was right there. Burke probably would have popped him if he tried to catch that ball, if he really caught it. We already have 1 sack today. That's already an improvement. Gotta bring some heat here. 2nd and 10, especially against a freshman. Shotgun. And they stuff him. Loss of another yard. They ain't really we got a little slap fight going on, a little slipping going on over there. Oh, freaking, who's that? JT and one of their linemen. 10:31 to go and counting here in the first. 3rd and 11. There's Jim Knowles. A lot of Buckeye fans were throwing anger at him, which was deserved. 3rd and 11. Throws it up and caught. And of course, going after Denzel Burke. Nayor just beautiful placed ball. Burke's all over him too. Just a beautifully placed ball. Wow. 1st and 10. They look at that though. They might look at. Yep, they're going to look at that. Official review. They're going to see if it survived the ground. Notre Dame already winning 7-0. Indiana already up 7-0. Ole Miss 7-0. Let's see what Indiana has been doing. They have a new quarterback this week, right? Because Rourke got hurt. Panthers are signing Russ Yeast to the active roster from the practice squad. Don't care. It was a pick? Oh, pick 6. 65 yards, pick 6 for D'Angelo Pons for the Indiana Hoosiers. Wow. Are they gonna call that incomplete? This was sounding like that's what it might have been. Let's see. Brings it in. It shook a little bit. Wow. The talking like it's going to be incomplete. There, just it bobbled just a little bit. A little. Sometimes a little is all you need. Wait, wow. All it takes is a little bobble. So it'll be fourth down. Ooh, okay. So Denzel Burke, not even bad coverage. Ball just bobbled a little bit. The ball just bobbled a little bit. That's all it takes is a little bobble. Especially when you don't really have control like that. So Nebraska is going to punt it away again. And if you're Nebraska, you're thinking, man, we have chances to do something and we can't move the ball. Because once Ohio State's offense gets going, you could be screwed. Because as we've seen with Ohio State, they sleepwalk through the first half a lot of times. But then the second half comes up and they just blow out teams. Look at that Iowa game, for instance. All right. Like, it wasn't even bad coverage by Denzel. I'm not even going to get mad at that. I'm not even going to get mad at Denzel. He was right on top of Nayor. Just the ball was placed well. It just didn't catch it. But a pick six for Indiana gets them on the board. In fact, Taven Jackson hasn't even completed a pass. That's tough. Of course, Washington has Will Rogers. Yep, they lost Penix to the draft. And then they went out and got Will Rogers. So, yeah, Washington, they're not doing that well this year. I mean, they lost so many guys. Their coach left for Alabama. I mean, so many guys of theirs transferred. If they hadn't lost DeBoer, makes me wonder what their team would look like and where they would be right now. It might be honestly like where Oregon is, like right around there, battling with us and the others for the Big Ten. I think they got Jed Fish now, don't they? From Arizona. Pretty sure they do. All I'm gonna say is Ducks House, you guys better blow Illinois out by 70 because if y'all struggle to Illinois, yeah, you can't be talking like that because you might. Illinois ain't no slouch. But I mean, are they on the level of Oregon? No, no. Anyone with a good college football IQ knows he's no. That's not even close. Illinois is probably a tier or so lower. But does American basketball have a culture issue? No, no. It's just European basketball is like. I mean, every European sports in general is just wild. Meanwhile, in the in the United States, a lot of companies be hanging out there, very high class, right? I mean, you go to a freaking European basketball game, guys, the whole stadium's bouncing up and down, chanting the entire game. What you see at most college basketball games in some spots is what you would see in Europe, except times like 1,000, because those arenas are massive. It's not like you have states. I mean, you have whole ass country teams. It's crazy. Europe goes nuts for their sports. All right. So Ohio State back with the ball again. Turn that off for right now. All right. See what Ohio State does. As they turned it over on downs last time they had the ball. Shotgun for Howard. Snap. Hands it off to. Goes nowhere. Okay. Judkins goes nowhere. Second down. Second and 11. Hi, Robinson, 4 sacks, 20 QB pressures. Shotgun for Howard. Back to pass. And Howard's going to run for a few yards. Again, no Josh Simmons at left tackle. So now you got to worry about our left tackle getting abused every game. Zen Mikulski can put on the ground. At least they gave Will Howard enough time to evaluate and get the heck out of there. Damn near held him, though. Damn. Of course. 3rd and 9. Back to pass. And again, going behind the sticks. He'll be about 3 yards short. Beyond the damn sticks. It's pissing me off. Why are we throwing behind the sticks? Why? Behind the sticks. Behind the sticks. Behind the sticks. Go beyond the sticks. You can't see the yellow line, but you can definitely see where the chain gang is. And another punt. But I guess when your defense is actually pretty good today, offenses, I guess you could say the offense is on a little lull coming off a bye. All right. People really hating on Freddie Freeman because of the way they celebrated. I mean, it's the freaking World Series. You know, they're 3 wins away from a damn World Series championship, and essentially a legitimizing their team. Because 2020, there was very few people. It was a neutral site game in Texas, right? And not a lot of people were allowed. You didn't have a full stadium. You only had limited attendance. So if the Dodgers can get the job done this year, that legitimizes their team. And it makes spending the GDP of a small nation worth it. Because they spent a lot of money to be in this position. They went out, they got themselves some really good pieces in free agency. You know, Shohei, of course, Teoscar Hernandez. They traded for Jack Flaherty, traded for Tommy Edman, got Michael Kopech. Yeah, they have a decent young core, you know, behind the guys they already have. You know, they have Mookie. And of course, they have like Gavin Lux there. Some other guys coming up. The pitching might be the most sus part though, because injuries and yeah, Glasnow, he's done for I think a while now. Shohei will be back pitching next year. Trying to think. Kershaw, he's planning on coming back for another year. I don't know what you expect out of him. Walker Bueller, he's back, but he's nah. Still trying to get through. He's not fully like back to his old self. I don't know if he'll be his old self. Gavin Stone's done for the year. Probably another season without him. Not to mention, you know, the other young guys that they have that they're gonna have. they're gonna be without. Why is my brain just word salad, ladies and gentlemen? Word salad. Tastes like crap. Team just looks like they were on a bye. All right, 4 combined drives, 13 total plays, 9 total yards. Viola in the gun. And they'll get about half those yards. So it'd be about, okay, they're going to say 4. Or maybe it's 5. Looks like it's about 5. Yep, 2nd and 5. All right. We're coming off a bye. So I knew we were probably going to be a little sluggish. The management might be trying a little too hard. 2nd and 5. This team just needs to settle in and relax. Lock in here. And he'll get another 2. 3rd and 3. 6:57 to go. Ohio State always seems to look kind of in the first half. Then second half, that's when we really find out about this team because as we've seen against like Iowa, for instance, they wake up and they just go off. They lock in. 3rd and 3. Might get a sack here. Or maybe a turnover. Back to pass. He's going to roll. And he's going to get the first down. Not a lot of bodies around, and he gets the first. If you're Nebraska, you're like, we got to do something because sooner or later, probably sooner, Ohio State's going to lock in and their offense is going to start clicking. When you're facing a team like us, you got to try to jump on us before we get locked in because once we get locked in, it might be history. 1st and 10 for Raiola. Running back to the right. Trying to dump off pass. Gets blown up. There's Denzel Burke. You know, he's heard the noise. You know he's heard the noise over the past 2 weeks. There's Jermaine Matthews coming on like a little blitz, I guess. He had Caleb Downs kind of hovering up top, so he could do that. Still crazy. We have Caleb Downs for at least another year. 2nd and 11. And look at that. Just sifts right around everybody and slides. We actually got pressure, but he just slips right through. 3rd down. 5 minutes to go in the first. Gotta always have like a linebacker, I guess, to spy just in case, because he can run a little bit. He's not like Lamar Jackson, but he can definitely run a little. 3rd and 7. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Shotgun. Raiola gets a man in motion. Snap. Pressure coming, and he's again going to slip away. And he's about a yard shy, I think. He's like 3 times. Like, God, that's the middle at him. Man, it's the edge, and he just slips right through the middle. Yeah, right there. He's about 2 yards shy, it looks like. Good job by Kenyatta to trip him up. God, like, stop letting him get up the middle. Jeez, man. So they're going to punt it away on 4th and 2. Jackson talking to Larry Johnson. And we have Whistles. I'm out, Nebraska. They have 2 remaining. Oh my God. Letting Raiola just slip right up the middle. We're coming around the edge. It's like this dude's not no damn statue. He can move a little bit. But damn. Jacob, my high school football team made the playoffs. That's cool. That's nice. Hey. Wow, tonight, Devin Booker versus Luke Doncic. Fabulous. Is it Saban getting fed? Is that a rib? I can't tell what that is. It's like barbecue or something. Can't really tell. Okay. Really glad Justin Fry recruited 4 O linemen. So we got timeout. Now Nebraska's gonna punt it away again. 4th and 2, 3:38 to go in the first. And much better punt. He's gonna fair catch it. Good tracking by Ennis. And Ohio State takes over. Who was the last player to be a Heisman finalist the year after winning the award? Because they're talking about Archie. They were showing his name and number on the Hall of Fame, the Ring of Honor thing. All right, let's see what the Buckeyes look like on this drive. Every Buckeye fan is going to be watching Zen Mikowski because he got blown up last drive on one of the plays. It was Lamar Jackson, 1 in 2016, 3rd in 2017. Okay. All right. Shotgun for Howard, day motion. Here's a pitch. And there goes Henderson, pops it around the edge, gets a block, gets a first down. Good little block at the end there to help him get a few extra yards. 3:19 to go. I think that's Ohio State's first down. Yeah. Hey, we're going to go there. Whoop, let me just pop out here and use my speed, get the first down. Oh, nice extra block. Good stuff. We got trips to the right. That G Scott up top. They're going to motion Buka to the bottom. Back to pass. What? I'm just waiting for Buka to break that, but no, good tackle by the corner to bring him down. Because if Buka breaks that, he's probably getting another 10 or so yards. Got Jeremiah running in the slot, just drawing attention away. Good job to snag that ball. Good snag by Buka. 2nd and 2. And they stuff it. My God! It's it. God! 3rd down. We're not getting nothing on the ground. This offensive line is soft as hell today. Yeah, Zen, bro, you got to block up front. Why are you going to the 2nd level already? Oh, this dude Mikulski stinks. I never thought I'd miss Josh Simmons more, but damn, bro. Overthrown. And there's a flag. Instant pressure. This offensive line stinks right now, dude. Hey, Justin Fry, how about you actually try to recruit better at offensive line, huh? Let's see, he's just kind of grabbing on Buka. Yeah, grabbing him just a little bit. It's Hartzog. And then, little hit afterwards. A lot of bodies around there. This offensive line, dude, my God. Zen is just not that guy. All right. 1st and 10 after the penalty. Snap. A pitch. Here's Henderson. Oh, Henderson got ankle tackled, and he figures if he doesn't get ankle tackled, he's probably taken off for a huge gain. I don't know what the outlook was ahead of him, but there wasn't many bodies ahead of him. Kind of got ankle tackled or something, but from behind, he probably got tripped up a bit. Shotgun again. Motioning G Scott. Back to pass. Throws, and there's G Scott. Gets the 1st down. Now the Buckeyes are starting to move the ball a little bit at the end of the 1st here. Now Judkins will come in at running back. He's over to the right. You see Jeremiah up top. Tell me, what is that thing over there? That was weird. Back to pass. Throws it. Open. Caught. Tate. Touchdown. Beautifully placed ball right to Carnell Tate, the guy in the thumbnail, and the Buckeyes strike first. Beautifully just tossed it right to him. He get past the defender. Oh, he had a double move. Said, excuse me. Past double coverage and beautiful. It's a dot. It's a dot. And to slow up a little bit, but he brought it in for the touchdown. Now the servicemen will go down to try to catch the field goal, and it's good. Or at least, I don't. Oh yeah, because they're gonna do push-ups. That's right. That's what they're doing. They're doing push-ups. There you go. Purnell Tate. Yeah. Let's go. Beautifully placed ball. Dalvin Cook finally getting elevated for the Cowboys. Signed him, I think, right before we played him. Oh my God, Gibby! Meet Freddy! iCarly reference. Wow. Okay, Ohio State goes down and scores, makes it 7-0. And their kick is away, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback. Game one winner has won 7 of last 10 World Series. Freddie Freeman, first walk-off grand slam in World Series history. That's nuts. So Nebraska takes over on offense after giving up the touchdown. 1st and 10 for Raiola. Runs straight ahead into a wall of red. Gets about a yard. 2nd and 8. And so it's again a 2. All right. And they're going to let the clock go. All right. 2nd quarter. Coming up. And anyway, we'll be right back. Wait. I have to go check on something real quick. Hey. So that was a nice little drive. Yeah. Good stuff. I'll take. Gets the Buckeyes on the board. Carnell State. Glad to everybody watching today. 2nd quarter about to get underway here momentarily. Buckeyes trying to get back on the winning side after losing a heartbreaker to Oregon at night in front of the whole entire nation. All right. Cornell Tate scoring touchdowns makes me feel good. He's in the thumbnail. How do you decide who goes on the thumbnail? Just pick. I alternate. Most of the time, I alternate offense and defense, and then I just pick somebody. You know. Oh yeah, they're yeah, that's the 2014 Ohio State National Championship team. 48 players from that team played at least a few snaps in the NFL. 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And again, just slips out of a tackle. Ooh. It's going to be right at the first down. Can we bring this dude down? Oh my God, he's so annoying. God, all we do is freaking miss. Right when it looks like we're going to sack him, he just slips out. There's always like an open door. First 5-2 start since 2016 for Nebraska under Mike Riley. Wow. Before they had Scott Frost. 1st and 10. And someone fell on it. Who was it? It was probably them. Yeah, it was them. I could just tell by our body language. Yeah, they fell on it. Of course they did. I think that was Ja'Cory Barney who fumbled it. Got lucky there. Hancock, and then was it Styles? Couldn't see the number exactly, and then Towns almost had a chance at it. That's Styles? No, so Styles though. Okay. 1st and 10. Incomplete, going a little low, trying to get it to number 4. Good coverage. I do like how we're not just trying to bench press up front. We're trying to actually like get out of my way. Guys are trying to get through, and they're not just trying to contain. They're trying to actually attack, which is nice. Certain quarterbacks where you kind of want to contain. I guess you could say this is probably one of them, but now you got to attack this guy. Oh, I don't think the receiver knew where that ball was going. It looked like he was looking up, like, where'd the ball go? And then it lands like, yeah. Like, oh, 3rd down. I don't think he knew where the ball was. I thought Hancock was going to get that ball more than anything. Sometimes you will see a corner run the route better than the receiver. Tells you that they've been watching their tape. See, they're getting pressure. It's just he just slips through a hole. 3rd and 10. They got 3 down linemen, so they're gonna really make this dude have to read the field. Pressure up the middle, it's downs, and he's going to slip away and get a 1st down. And more. And a lot more. This guy's gonna be so annoying. He's literally trying to be Mahomes. Stop leaving so many gaps. God. Nobody really around to like spy on him. Put a spy on him. Come on, Jim, how many times does he have to do this to you for you to freaking learn? Put a linebacker and have him spy on him. God, so annoying. You think you got him, and then takes off up the field. There you go. Damn, Caleb. Blow that play up. Loss of like 2 or 3 yards. 2nd and 13. My God, man. Put a linebacker on him. Something. Making this dude look like Lamar Jackson out here. Good job by Downs to blow that play up. They're blowing up play, man. You know what? We're blowing up their plays. It says we gotta bring Raiola down. God, man, it pisses me off. Thank God I'm not a coach. I'd be like, I'd have like, a linebacker spying on him or something. God. Freaking ridiculous. 3rd and 14. You bring pressure up the middle, he escapes around the edge. You bring pressure around the edge, he escapes up the middle. Gotta stay in your gaps, too. Shotgun, and we have whistles. They're gonna call timeout. 1 remaining. Gotta stay in your lane. Listen to LeVar Ball. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. That's why those lanes develop, because these guys stay, they get out of their lane, and then there's a wide open hole. And dropping 8 and still giving up a deep ball. Wasn't even an off script play. Our playmakers are great, so that's how good our receivers are. Nebraska dropped 8 on that touchdown, and we still scored. It wasn't like Will Howard was running around. Like, Carnell just cooked his man. No chance. Chance! Noon will be with Ohio State, Penn State next week. You think you got him, and he just scampers away. That's why it's important to stay in your lane as a pass rusher. It's 3rd and 14. Shotgun for Raiola, I believe. I think he's still out there. Yeah. Back to pass. Dude, all they do is these little dump offs. We're not fooled. Hey, keep doing them. Keep doing them. That wiped away any momentum that they had. It's 4th and 16. Because they don't want to throw on Hancock and Downs back there. You see Hancock as a safety now, because with no Ransom, he got Tyleek Williams hanging out there, stuffing these big plays. So here's John Hull, 1 for 5 field goals this season. Snap. And he actually made one. Wow. 39-yard attempt is good. 7-3. So they actually was. I figured they would score. I mean, that's only a second made field goal this year for Hull. Of course, that drive was set up by Call him Lamar Mahomes Raiola. I don't look like they have Jedrick Wills at left tackle. Oh my god. Uh, I mean, they can keep doing those dump off plays, or we'll just keep blowing them up. So 10:21 to go here in the half. And kick is away. Let it go into the end zone. Touchback. All right, Ohio State gets it back. Coming off a drive where they scored on a Carnell Tate touchdown. Just love how this defense diagnoses and stops the screen pass. They clog up the lane, makes it extremely difficult, and like just puts a lot of bodies in that area. You have more bodies over there than blockers. So there's Jeremiah matched up with a Hartzog. 1st and 10. Hands it off, and there's Judkins, gain of about 4. Jeremiah and his cousin Gino. Look at that. Wait, Geno Smith? Yeah, Geno Smith. Gino is Jeremiah's cousin. 2nd and 6. 1 catch, 5 yards for Jeremiah so far. See if they get him more involved. You see they got trips up top. Carnell out wide. Jeremiah in the middle. Hands it off again. Be a gain of about 5. Again, Judkins. I want to see them send Jeremiah down the field one time. Oh, man. 3rd and 1. We have Buford on him now. Shotgun, Howard. 9-11 and counting here in the half. They're going to motion the running back out wide. This is interesting. Oh, QB sneaked it. Damn. Well, okay, that's one way to do it, because with you going 5 wide, the defense is all spread out, and it's a 5-on-5 up front, or 5-on-4, really. 5-on-5 with the linebacker, but easy matchup and an easy conversion. Just hunkered down and even got a few extra yards too for the trouble. 1st and 10. Now they're going a little bunch formation, it looks like. Crowded together. Play action. Throws. Touchdown. And he has now tied Chris Carter's freshman touchdown record. With still over a month to go. Beautiful ball, too. My God. He cooked his man. He absolutely barbecued his dude. He did not stand a chance there. Not a chance at all. That ball was like, boom. Easy. That was beautiful. Snap, up, kick, good. 14-3. Wow. Look at that beautiful ball, and they were cooked. Well, I was like, yeah, let's go. Ah. Jeremiah Smith. Wow. Tied for most receiving touchdowns as a freshman in school history. He did it with over a month to go. 8 touchdowns on the year for Jeremiah Smith. He's he's so good, man. He's good. He's him. He's a freshman. He's a freshman. He tied Chris Carter most receiving touchdowns as a freshman, and he's still got over a month to go. He's still got like 5 games left. He could have well over double-digit touchdowns, and we're still waiting. This could be a game where he has double-digit touchdown. I mean, like multiple touchdowns, right? He's so good, dude. Oh my god, he is so good, man, dude. Jeremiah Smith is just that dude, man. People probably just realized, wait, Jeremiah and Gino are cousins? Yeah. Yep, they are. You know, that's got to make Gino feel damn good too, right? It's like Josh Downs, right? Plays for the Colts. I think Caleb's his brother. So really, when Indy's on their bye and Ohio State's home, I wouldn't be surprised if Josh just made the few-hour trek to Columbus to watch his brother play or whatever. Watch Caleb. I know Gino will probably come out to watch Jeremiah whenever he has a chance. Now, guys, we are seeing why all those other teams wanted him so damn bad. Sooners defense is looking good. It's good to hear. I know the Sooners have been kind of booty cheeks this year, so that's good. It's positive news. 8th receiving touchdown, tied for most by a true freshman in school history. The next one will be the official record. And that's the number of receptions. Chris did it with 41 receptions for 648 yards. Jeremiah is only 30 yards behind him. That's a freshman season, too. 30 yards behind him, and he tied him from touchdowns with way less receptions. All the Buckeye fans with their shoes. And kick is away. End zone touchback. So Nebraska gets 3. We respond with 7. That's not a recipe for success against Ohio State. We already know that. And they got Eddie George in the house up top. Check on for Raiola. Hands it off. Got 2 yards. I think we're just pretty much owning the line of scrimmage, but we can't bring down Raiola because he scatters around and gets like big gains with his feet. Jeremiah Smith in stride. All right, 2nd and 8. Beautiful ball in stride, too. He didn't even have to slow down. Hands it off. Gets about another 6. 2 yards shy. 2 and 2. We're going about 7:31 to go here in the first half. Dude, Raiola is trying so hard. He thinks he's freaking Mahomes. Got the same number, hairstyle, and everything. He's trying to be Mahomes. Didn't even realize Dylan has a brother too, who's I guess also going to Nebraska soon. 3 and 3. Come on, D, get a stop here. Oh, delay of game. No, it's a legal formation. Oh, false start. Oh, they had an easy first down, but there's a false start. I thought I heard a whistle. He was a little too eager to get going, and that'll back him up. It'll be 3rd and 8. This would be a great time for a turnover, right? Pick six or something. That'd be awesome. I haven't seen that. We only have like 4 picks this year. Denzel has 2 of them, I believe. We do have pick six. We have like 4 interceptions. We have a pick six from Gabe Powers and a fumble scoop and score by Lathan Ransom. 3rd and 8. And again, they're trying these screen passes, and Satterfield like high or something. I mean, I'm not complaining as a Buckeye fan. But like, he does these plays, and there's always like a swarm of dudes around there. Like, again, I'm not complaining. Keep doing it. You're just not going to get anything with it. We're not fooled at all. You could get away with that against like a UTEP or UNI, but not against us. And the punt's away. And he stays on his feet again. Up, wait, navigating up. Is that Book? Yeah, that's a Book, I think. I couldn't tell. But Jeremiah going off. That was Caleb Downs, and he breaks that. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I'll say this. Hey, Satterfield, keep doing that. It's clearly working. uh Philip Buford on Twitter. Will Howard may not be a first round pick. No, he's not a first round pick. He's a quarterback though. He's a great quarterback. He just doesn't have that big time arm. He'll be in the NFL as a backup, right? Or if anything, he'll just end up, in the XFL or something. He just doesn't have that all-star level arm. But quarterback in the NFL as a backup, mid-round pick, second, third rounder, maybe probably third rounder if I had to guess. You put him on a team with a lot of talent around him, a good core, good running backs, good receivers, a good O-line. He'll get the job done for you. He doesn't have a noodle arm, right? He doesn't have a noodle arm. He just doesn't have the power in his throws. It reminds me of like what they were saying about Deshaun Watson. I mean, you can always work on arm strength, I guess. But he's good though. Jeremiah has scored a touchdown in every game. That's insane, man. He's something else. Still crazy. Jeremiah is only 18. I love it. I love it. DTR? Oh God, yes. Hell yeah. Yeah. Will is a 5th round pick. Say like mid rounder. I was being a little egregious saying second, third rounder. He'll probably be like a third, fourth. Yeah. Definitely not an NFL like Hall of Famer arm. He doesn't have that arm strength to him, but you put him on a good team, he could be a good backup. He's not like Shadur or Quinn Ewers on them. No. 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 He's a good quarterback though. Obviously, if he was amazing, he would have been in the league by now. He would have left after his junior year, or he wouldn't have came back for another year. Buckeyes with the ball again. 14-3, 5:47 to go in the half. First FBS freshman with a receiving touchdown in each of first 7 games since 05 was Sidney Rice at South Carolina. See what the Buckeyes do here as we're halfway through the second quarter. Cornell Tate and Jeremiah have the touchdowns for the Buckeyes thus far. Snap, play action. Dumps it off. Okay, takes a safe route with G. Scott. He'll be about a yard shy. He was looking deep, didn't see nothing, went the safe route, got G. Scott for a good 9 yards or so. Expect more G. Scott, especially with Kasmerick out probably long term, if not the entire season, most likely. Second down. Tate and Igbuka come out. There's Travion. I want to see Travion break one. I haven't seen that in a while. I need to see it now. That'd be great. Snap, a pitch. Here it is. Oh, okay, well, you got a first down. I said, there it is. No, I wish. Now, there was too much traffic. Got the first down, though. That's all that matters. I thought I got the first down. 4:45 to go. Yeah, he got the first down. I don't know why it's the second down there. Play action. He rolls to his right. Throws. Caught. That's Tate. First down. Drive continues. Now they looks like they're going to be getting a little tempo. Tate didn't play, I think, a few weeks ago because of an injury. And Henderson going to run for about 3, 4 maybe? Yeah, they're having problems with their score bug, I guess. So they got to fix it. Well, okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess they were having problems with the score bug, the clock and down in the distance. All right, 14-3. Shotgun inside the 25. Scott motions. Watch out for a fade to Jeremiah here. Back to pass. Okay, I think we fell on it. Jeremiah, well, you got to hang on to the ball, brother. Got to get rid of that ball sooner. But again, just pressure coming all over. Freaking Murkowski got put on his ass again. Just bum off the field, brother. God. Zane Murkowski getting abused, brother. Damn. It's like the third time I've seen him get put on his ass. Damn near fumbled it. Luckily, we fell on it. Back to pass. He's going to run. And he'll get nothing. God, this offensive line, dude. Like, are they just taking plays off now? Damn. Oh, so I guess it was downs on the punt return. Okay. Oh, guys is getting ran over. Just, I guess the offensive line decided to take a few plays off. God. So now they're going to kick a field goal. Look at that wind. Feeling great about this one. Snap. And that's why. Oh my God, not even close. Mr. Shank. God, not even close. Was that a bad snap or something too? Ooh. This bozo just not even close. Didn't even hook. It just went. Bum kicker. That's the same guy that shanked 3 straight kickoffs. God. Wait, hit Benelson in the back, but they're gonna get him on a PI because there's a bad throw. Benelson wasn't even looking. Okay, guys, look back for the ball, bro. The hell are we doing out here, man? Look back for the damn ball. God. 2 minutes left here in the half. Ay, 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 dude. Jeremiah Smith is worth tanking for. Miz, he's only a freshman. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. 1st and 10, Nebraska. Back to pass. Throws near first down. All right. Okay. Shotgun for Raiola. Gets the first down and a few more yards. Of course, Ohio State missed a field goal because Jaden Fielding would definitely do that, right? Not even close. I can't make it up. I swear. Hands it off. Another first down. Also, I guess it was 3rd and 1. All right. Well, now it's first down. Buddy wasn't making that. Yeah, I don't know about that Oregon game. He might have been able to make it, but oi. Oh man. So 26 seconds to go, 1st and 10. Nebraska calls their last timeout. Miss Johnson and Joel Klatt on the call. Always love to hear their talk about the game. All right, 1st and 10, 26 seconds left at the 35. Raiola in the gun. Snap. He'll get about half those yards. 2nd and 5. They have to hurry up. 17 seconds. They're gonna spike it. 3rd and about 6. 3rd and 5. Yeah, it'd be 3rd and 5. Okay. 3rd and 5. They're gonna try and go for a field goal here. Yep. Hole is ready to go. So this is they probably go for the well, I don't know. They'd have to do something here because it'd be a Chinese fire drill. And we have whistles. Timeout. Ohio State calls timeout. Because that's what they do, I guess. Okay. We realize you can't go in the half with them, so you can't take them with you. I mean, you probably could, but yeah, you don't get a prize. Turn 5. Raiola in the gun. Back to pass. Throw. Another damn penalty. A little bit of hand fighting, and they're going to call a PI on Burke. It's going to be on them. Oh! Pass interference on Nayor, not Burke. Let's see. He's holding them. I don't really see anything there, honestly. We're just kind of positioning each other. Sure, that's not PI. It looks like he's just positioning himself. So this is it right here. They can't go for a field goal from this far back. And it's 3rd and 20 and another timeout. Ryan Day sure loves calling his timeouts right before the snap starts. Uh, I tweeted out Zen OSU's left tackle is looking like you know who from the Browns out there. Freaking Zen. 3rd and 20. Back to pass. Dump off, and now they're gonna get I guess reasonable yardage for the field goal attempt. All right, 4th down. Field goal attempt coming up. Trying to make it 14-6. Doesn't look like much wind going in that inner part of the bowl. Snap up, and it's good. 14-6. Wow, he's made 2 field goals today already. More than he's made all season coming into this game. But man, you're only getting field goals against Ohio State. It's not a good recipe for success, if you ask me. If you're going to beat Ohio State, you need touchdowns. So 14-6 at halftime. All right. Definitely a sloppy kind of game from both sides. For a while, it didn't even look like Ohio State was even like awake. 14-6. Let's go through the box score. All right, let's pull up the box score, and I'm also going to look over the other big games from today. All right. Let's take a gander now, shall we? So Dylan Raiola, 10 for 14, 43 yards. Damn. No touchdowns or interceptions. On the ground, he has 6 carries, 42 yards. Emmett Johnson, 6 for 29, and Dante Dowdell, 4 for 1. Through the air, 4 receptions for Ja'Cory Barney, 18 yards. Thomas Fidone, 2 for 14. Nayor, 1 for 8, excuse me. And then Emmett Johnson, 2 for 4. They have 2 fumbles. And then 2 sacks. Well, I guess 3, technically, I guess. Willis McGahee, MJ Sherman, and Jamari Butler. Buckeyes have 1 sack from Tyleik Williams on the first drive of the game. Will Howard, 9 for 9, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not getting much on the ground. Travion Henderson, 6 for 24. Judkins, only 3 for 8. Receiving, Jeremiah, 2 for 65 and a touchdown. Carnell, 3 for 65 and a touchdown. G. Scott, 2 for 20. And Mecca, 2 for 17. And then, of course, I've already talked about the defense stuff. So they had Caleb Downs returning a punt today. Yeah, he got 8 yards on it, too. Had me actually thinking he was going to break it and somehow do some damage with it. Okay. Take a look at some other games. Notre Dame up 31-7 over Navy, so Navy's about to get their first loss of the season. Indiana up 17-7 over Washington. Ole Miss beating OU 10-7 in the second quarter. Let's see what other scores we got. I know Illinois, Oregon. That game will be underway at 3:30. See what other games we got. So yeah, top 25. There's only 4 games going right now. Now overall, let's see what we got. Georgia Tech losing 14-7 to Virginia Tech. North Carolina 24-6 over Virginia. 31-17 Tulane over North Texas. Arkansas beating up on Mississippi State 24-7. 2-0 App State. A safety. Wow. All right. And that's it for the early slate of games. 10 wise, there's only 2 games right now. Yeah. Nebraska, Ohio State, and Washington and Indiana. Both are at halftime. 3:30 in the Big Ten. Illinois, Oregon at Autzen. Northwestern, Iowa. And then you have Maryland, Minnesota. And then at 7:30, you got Penn State, Wisconsin, and Sparty versus the team up north on BTN. Man, they really got that game on Big Ten Network, bruh. That's tough. And they both have identical records. That's tough, man. I hate to see that. You hate to see that. Like, you really do. You really, really hate to see that. You truly do. Like, it's a tough scene. Tough scene, right? In terms of the conference, standings. Obviously, Big Ten, you have the upper tier class. You have Indiana, undefeated. Oregon and Penn State, undefeated. Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio State, 1 loss. Although Wisconsin has 2 in overall, but 1 in the conference. I'm talking conference. Iowa, Washington, team up north, and Sparty, Nebraska, and Minnesota all have 2 losses apiece. USC 2-4 in the conference. Northwestern 1-3. Maryland 1-3. UCLA and Rutgers 1-4 in the conference. And then you have little old Purdue, who is winless in the conference at 1-6 overall. Damn. Now, what's really fun is to see what the conference title games would look like right now if tomorrow was conference championship Saturday. So, for instance, Big Ten, right now, as it stands, it would be Oregon and Indiana in the Big Ten title game. Of course, we play Indiana in a few weeks. That could be for a spot in the Big Ten title game, depending on what Penn State does and Illinois and them. Because, like I've said before, Indiana doesn't really have too many teams in their way. After this, they got Washington. After Washington, they got what? Both teams from the state up north. And I think Purdue? I got to refresh my memory. I talked about it in my preview video yesterday. But when we get to the final few weeks, I'll probably do a stream just talking about it. So yeah, they got Sparty, Team Up North, and then us. And they got us coming off a bye. They're coming off a bye week against us. So, they'll be well rested, ready to go. Then they got Purdue to end their season. Or at least their regular season. Of course, they're already bowl eligible, as is Oregon and Penn State and in Illinois, too. Wisconsin, Ohio State can get bowl eligibility today. Iowa, Washington, Team Up North, Sparty, they can get bowl eligibility with a few wins. Nebraska can get bowl eligibility today with a win, but it's not looking good. Right? But you know what really shocks me, though? The Big 12. The Big 12 is shocking the hell out of me right now. Because as of this moment in the Big 12, if the conference title game was tomorrow, BYU would face Iowa State. Now, you look at the other teams that are contending for that conference. Kansas State, back up there, right? They're third with one loss. Texas Tech, one loss in the conference. Cincinnati, one loss. They're 3-1. There's like 5 3-1 teams that could all have a chance if BYU and Iowa State slip up. And Cincinnati plays Colorado. They're both 3-1 in the conference. Colorado lost to Kansas State in the last minute heartbreaker. Tough scene. Hate to see it. And of course, Colorado can achieve bowl eligibility with a win over Cincinnati tonight. I haven't been to a bowl game in like 8 years. It's crazy. Well, no, I think it was 2020. Well, if you want to count that year. Yeah. Oh, man, they can achieve bowl eligibility tonight. Just 2 years removed from going 1-11. And then 4-8 last year. They get bowl eligibility this year. That, honestly, I talk about legitimizing with the Dodgers. That might legitimize the Buffaloes this year. Now, if they can keep it up, then they'll really be looking like something. But yeah, I think going to the Big 12 was good for them because they can definitely win that conference if they went out, which they probably could. I don't know if you can keep an 11-1 Colorado team out of the Big 12 title game unless, other teams ahead of them win. But let's take a look and see what Colorado has coming up on their schedule. I don't think it's the toughest schedule left in the conference, that's for sure. You got Cincy this week, tonight, bye week. Then you finish with Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, and OK State. If you beat Texas Tech, if you win the night and beat Texas Tech, I think they're looking good. Because they don't play Iowa State or BYU. They already lost to Kansas State. So if they can just, all they need to do is finish with a better record than Kansas State. Now, Kansas State, on the other hand, they got Kansas tonight. Then they got Houston, Arizona State, Cincy, and Iowa State. Houston sucks, but Kansas stinks. Houston stinks. Cincy and Iowa State are 2 really good teams. So it's going to be a fun race to the finish in that conference. That's for sure. That's going to be a fun race to the finish in that conference. Now, what about, say, the SEC? Right? We all want to see what the SEC does. SEC right now, of course, would be A&M and LSU. They actually play each other tonight. So you can almost say the winner has that much better of a chance to get into the conference title game. For sure. And then you got Georgia lurking there. They're on a bye. They have the world's largest cocktail party next week against Florida. Tennessee, Mizzou, Texas, Vandy, Alabama's all up in there. I never thought I'd see the day that Alabama would be under Vanderbilt in terms of the conference standings because Vandy has one less loss in the conference. Yeah. It's crazy these days, man. It's absolutely crazy. So we'll see how things go. Um, what about the ACC? Real quick. The last Power Four conference. The ACC. What's that looking like? Clemson, Miami, Pitt, and SMU are all still undefeated in the conference. SMU took a loss, though, overall. That keeps them out of the overall championship if it would come down to that. But yeah, Miami, Pitt, and Clemson. Who would have thought? Pitt just took Syracuse behind the woodshed. They put the orange in the juicer. My God, they crushed the orange. How Honda McCord looked like ass against Pitt. And then Miami and Clemson, they would be facing off right now in the conference title game because conference record. But also, Clemson has also one loss overall, and that was week one. Oh man, Miami, what an impressive team they are. Now, when it comes to the Hurricanes, do they have a chance to run the table? This is the best team they've had since they had that massive 1 year like splurge where they went like what 10-2 or something like that. Remember that year? Manny Diaz was their coach, and they were vibing and feeling great. And then the next year they sucked. I think a lot of their success is because of Cam Ward just being a G. So tonight they face Florida State. Then they got Duke, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest off a bye, and then Syracuse to end the season. They legit have as good of a chance as anybody to go undefeated, to going into the conference title game. Without a doubt. They could just as easily go undefeated. Got Cam Ward, 24 touchdowns. Jeez. Damian Martinez, 78 carries, 6 touchdowns. Restrepo, 39 receptions, 6 touchdowns. Wow. All right. All right, so that's enough of that. Ashton Jonty will be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Andre, what are you even saying? He's not even a quarterback. He's a running back. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh, Ohio State has the #1 ranked men's soccer team in the country. Get one of those boys and have them be the kicker, right? That's usually what high schools do. Like the high school football coach will usually pick a kid off the soccer team. Be like, hey, you want to be a football kicker? I'd be like, yeah. Original recipe tenders box. Look at KFC cooking up more good stuff. Original recipe tenders box. And of course, they got to make it look as good as possible. Always. It's a rule. They always know when you a little hungry, right? Right? Yeah. They always know. What the hell is that? A cow? Two types of girls this Halloween. Girl and a cow and slutty cow. Like this one girl is like in like a extremely slutty like freaking cow onesie thing. Looks like some sort of like leotard thing. I don't even know what that is. And then he got another girl in a full ass cow costume. Oh my god. Damn. Woo. That's great. Oh, got one girl like man, she going full slut mode. I don't know. That's the way girls are these days, I guess. You know, like if you look at the way girls be dressing these days on social media, like if you look on social media, right, and you can just tell when there's an OF girl, right? Not talking about outfield either. Nope. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. No. But you could just tell because the way they be dressing and stuff. And then you check their bio on Twitter, and sure enough, there's a nice little link that'll send you to their OF page. And you look on that page, and all you see is stuff that you really wouldn't want kids to see or parents. Because you know damn well a lot of those girls they have that page, and it's they don't their parents don't know about it. Then their parents find out about it, and then yeah, not fun, not fun. No. Honestly, if I was a troll, if I really wanted to troll, I would make an OF page and just put pictures of fans on it. I mean, technically, it's fans, right? It's fans only. Brother. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, we are probably getting back to action here soon. Doing that little montage that they always do right as they get ready to come out for the third quarter. All right, third quarter. Buckeyes will get the ball to start the third. Remember, because remember, Nebraska had arguably the worst start you could really have without really turning the ball over. It started off with a bobbled, I guess, return on the kick. We did nothing on the drive, and then a 30-yard punt. Luckily for them, our offense was still sleeping, so we didn't really do anything with it. That happened later in the game. We probably scored on. We probably score on that play. But they're showing Emeka Egbuka hits a double move, but you watch Tate. Yeah, Mika, I think, drew the attention of a lot of the defenders, and Tate just little move, and he took off up the field, and there's Jeremiah, who just ran right past everybody. Like I've said, he's 6'4", 6'3", and he runs like a damn gazelle. He's still a kid. 115 total yards, 3.7 yards per play, 3 for 9 on third down, one 20-plus yard play by Dylan Raiola. 197 total yards, 8.6 yards per play, 1 for 4 on third down, two 20-plus yard touchdown plays for the Buckeyes. And we'll see what the Buckeye defense or Buckeye offense can do on this drive. I would love to see them go down and get a touchdown. Really put pressure on the Huskers. Here's the return, a rare return for the Buckeyes. And you'll get a few yards. I swear, we don't even like, we don't, oh, what am I doing? There we go. Wow. Jenny Taft on the sideline. I don't even think Ohio State has a special teams coach. I just think they have other coaches work on it with the guys after they got rid of Parker Fleming's dumbass. All right, 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. Will Howard in the gun. Judkins to his left. Nice block. He'll get about 2. Good block by Scott. Second down and 8. Back on for Howard. 2.1 yards per rush for us. Just not really getting much. Oh, oh God, my God. It's like a little pump fake throw, and my dude from Nebraska went, ee! He got his ankles taken. My God. He slipped. Watch this. He's like, eh? Okay, he over pursued, but still. Kept caught by Jeremiah. Gain of a few. 3rd and 3. Judkins in the backfield. Over to the left. Howard in the gun. Ibuka motions up top. Back to pass. But I think that's going to be incomplete. 3rd down. Oh, 4th down. And they're going to punt it away. And there's the punt. It'll roll. Keep rolling. Now it'll probably come to a rest just inside the 15. Right to about the 13-ish yard line. That's where Nebraska takes over. Oh, man. Uh, Jim Donovan passed away, man. Damn. Cancer freaking sucks. It always sucked and it always will. That dude battled cancer, what, 3 times? Wow. Third quarter. What's going on out there? That was weird. All right, second down. Yeah, Jim Donovan passed away. Longtime Browns broadcast or radio announcer. He was battling cancer again. Like cancer just would not leave him alone. Oh, a jet sweep gets a first down and then a little bit more after. Wow. That's why I really appreciate what we did with Fred McLeod for the Cavs. Because Fred was able to call the Cavs winning a championship. Hearing his emotion and his voice at Oracle when they won the championship still resonates with us Cavs fans to this day. Back to pass. Oh, and he nice coverage by is it Hartford? First time I think we've heard his name all day. One of the underclassmen getting an opportunity with no Lathan Ransom. Oh, he was ready to beat that if that ball was thrown bad or whatever. Nice job getting that hand in there, breaking it up. 2nd and 10. Oh, and there's a stop by Downs. Dowdell was broke one. 11:50 to go. Ohio State's just sleepwalking out here right now, man. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this, man. He's like running extra hard out there. It's like he's running with a little extra edge. Hundred rush yards for the Huskers. 32 for us. Did not think how that would be, but yeah, here we are. And as a flag, made the catch. Looks like an underthrown ball of some sort. And of course, Igbinosens is grabbing him all day. I grab a son. God, stop grabbing so much. God, all this team does is grab, 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 grab. Here's Raiola rolling. He's going to toss it out of bounds. Incomplete. Dump off pass. Bounces off defender. And you still only get like 3 yards off of it. Third down. Really go for a turnover here, guys. Third and 7. Damn flag. These refs are not letting these guys just play. Ball wasn't really close, but it's in the general area, so it'd be another free first down. Because can't stop grabbing. Listen, stop grabbing. Ah, grab. Ah, Benison, I grab. Grab. Damn. Stop grabbing so much. I'm gonna grab you and put you on the bench. Miss tackle. God, you look like the Browns. I guess they want to do their Browns impression today. They are playing like the Browns. Dumbass penalties. Cornerback getting grabby. Can't keep his grubby hands off the receiver. Can't play clean coverage. He has to grab. Hey, Davison, stop grabbing. You can play defense and cover without grabbing. 2nd and 6. This is all on Davison. If we give up a touchdown, it's on Davison. The heck was he trying to do there? He was trying to run it, but obviously Ohio State was not fooled. Man. Let's see if they can get a big stop here, force another field goal. That would bail out a Benison for sure. 3rd and 4. Stopped him. Nope, he got it. No, wait, they're going to say, I think they stopped him, but there's a flag. What's this going to be? Illegal shift. Okay. 5-yard penalty. That'll back him up. Well, yeah, that news about Jim Donovan just ruined my whole day, just like that. It sucks because he didn't get to call the Browns in a Super Bowl, let alone win a championship. That's why we appreciate Fred McLeod, because he was able to call the Cavs winning a championship. And they get him down. God. Freaking forever. Was that JT that got him? JT with the sack. He's hyped up. Let's see him coming off the edge. Unblocked. Oh, yeah, he grabbed him and brought him down. Pick is up and good again. Now, of course, he wants to start hitting all those kicks. All right. All right, so 14-9. All they're doing is getting field goals. Our offense can't freaking wake up. Eventually they will. They could pass us up and get nothing but field goals, man. Come on now. I'll be right back, guys. Got me a snack. Got me some cheese curls. Yeah. Cheesy. All right. Here's the return. Okay, not the worst, but not a great return either. Will Howard. Yep. Beast. 1984 Big Ten champions, too. Got recognized today. There's a problem with early games. Obviously, I'm not going to eat anything big right now. My stomach starts growling, and then it's like, ugh. Then I start feeling sick and ugh. It's bad. What really sucks is Jim Donovan died at the age of 68. How long was he until he reached 69? July. Okay, so he just turned 68. That's what's sad. He couldn't even say he died at the age of 69. Nice. Not nice. Ah. Howard throws a pick. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? The hell was he looking for? And there's a flag. What's the flag on? Probably on the return. Uh-huh. Oh. So we turn it right back over. Okay. Who was he looking for? What exactly was Will looking at there? Okay, he was trying to get to Ibuka, but he overthrew him. Dumbass. Yeah, this is a game we could lose too. Looking sleepy as hell out there. Sleepy as hell. Weak ass team, man. They soft. Viola in the gun. And see if they can hold another field goal. This team is just mentally soft. Soft ass team. All right, second and goal. It's about a yard, third down. What are you looking at, Will? God. Third and goal. This is probably a 4 down drive here. They're not going to go for a field goal this deep. Stuffed. Fourth down. Yeah. Oh for 5. Well, they were 0 for 5 last week on fourth down. Nope. Nope. Did not get it. All that for nothing. No offense. I'm going to need you to score a touchdown. Nope. Did not get across. All right, guys, I'll be right back. That one's just saved. Oh, yeah, from before. Man. Blackbeard. Just for men. Not just for men spokesperson. And I'll tell you what, cheese curls are good, but my God, they're messy. Yeah, we got to start scoring here, Fox. Could get it. I mean, getting a touchdown here would be huge. After we stopped him on fourth down, after we threw a dumbass pick, 9 points allowed, 8 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 178 total yards. Now, if I grab a son could just stop grabbing, look at my cheesy hands. Be like Michael Irvin in that one video. That's what the D line against the O line. Yummy. And they're gonna do a QB sneak just to get a little space. Still 3 yards. Wow. Opposing defenses seeing our O line. Yeah. So 2nd and 8, there's a gain of 2. Gives us a little bit more space to operate. Gun, Will Howard. Thurman motions to the right. Hands it off. And another solid gain of about 6 for Mr. Judkins. Problem with having an early game, you know. And I had a light breakfast too. In fact, I don't even think I ate anything for breakfast now that I think about it. And two. Overthrown his man again. Fourth down. Drunk as hell out there, man. Zen should not be at left tackle. He's not good. Here's the punt. Return man missed the tackle and then gets about a few yards on the return, if any at all. We really got a just for men model as our coach. Mr. Man. First and 10 for Raiola. And then they get a first down on a screen pass. 3:16 and counting here in the third. Ohio State playing like ass today. It's like, did these guys even watch the tape from the Indiana game? Or were they too busy just lollygagging around? Because it seems like they didn't see what Indiana did to these guys. First and 10. Back to pass. Throws. Throw it a little bit off to the side. Good coverage by Downs and company. Be careful when you when you have a miscommunication, because that could be a pick in some cases, especially if a corner is reading your eyes like a book. Downs was all over 17, perfectly placed. Ball was way off to the side. All right. Second and 10. Lobs it up to nobody. Well, there was a guy there, but he overthrew him. And that's stopping Ohio State is coaching. Yep. Third and 10. Got wrecked. Ty Hamilton. Absolutely wrecked Raiola. My God. He flew in there like a red flash. A red blur. Look at that. Nobody blocked him. Nobody even like thought about chipping him or anything. So another punt coming up. End zone touchback. Buckeyes get it back. See if they do anything here. Can have possessions, a punt, a pick, and a punt. So they said Jack and Ty get the sack. Hands it off. Henderson gets about a gain of 8 or 9. 1:36 to go in here in the third. Easy fingers. 3 receivers up top. Watch out for a screen pass. And we get nothing. My God. Fine, man. Soft ass losers, dude. Justin Fry needs to be investigated for being ass. He stinks as a coach and a recruiter. My God. 4th down. These O linemen like want to block. These O linemen suck. But they're not even blocking. Like, what are they doing? Stupid asses. I guess this is our drunk game. We have one of these every year, it seems like. Usually we'd be running like a well-oiled machine, but I guess not. Hmm. God. Huh. Hey, what's up? Real ones. That's who I got. Buckeyes, of course. At least we're winning, yeah, for now. Oh, line's putrid. You mean to tell me Ohio State can't get top tier O linemen? It's simply because our lovely O line coach can't recruit. He just cannot recruit these top tier O linemen. He just can't. And it seems like he can't develop them either lately. Right. I haven't had one of these games in a while, though. Right. All right. So 33 plays, 220 yards, 17 minutes. They've had the ball 10 more minutes with like what, damn near 17 more plays, 27 more plays. Here's the punt. Punts away. And they fair catch it. So Nebraska will get the ball right back. Win this game. All right, 1st and 10. And a big run, steps out of bounds right before the 50. Now we're getting soft as hell in run defense, too. We just turn soft randomly. Like Benosin. Yeah. You'll actually be okay. That's when you want to grab because then you can tackle. No, he only grabs when he's in coverage. 1st and 10 for Raiola. Wide open. Where's the coverage? 30 inside the 20. Dude, this defense is so soft. Oh my God. Hey guys, let's just let Dylan Raiola cook us now. And we got a flag. And it's a hold on Buckeyes. Jim Knowles, how about you tell you guys to stop holding and grabbing? Holding and grabbing, holding and grabbing, holding and grabbing. These losers, all they do is hold and grab. They can't cover. Damn. And oh my God, Raiola tried to do a little RPO and they weren't fooled. That's pretty clear. They did their homework at least a little bit when it comes to the RPO and the dump off stuff. For the most part, they've done their homework. They've clogged up the holes. They had Harburg out there. It wasn't even Raiola, it was Harburg. So they already knew. It's like, okay, this guy's probably going to run. Ow. I didn't even realize it was the 4th quarter. Whoopsies. Here's a run around the edge. Missed tackle. Ooh. Gets a few yards. 3rd down. I guess this is our sleepy game. Coming off the 2nd bye week. Tough loss on the road. You'd think these guys would be ready to go. Looks like they just rolled out of bed. Pretty much. Like they ain't eat their Wheaties yet. Cheesy fingers. Had some cheese curls for a snack. 3rd and 6. Then they just let him get a first down. Soft ass coverage. As always. They're doing the Browns. You know, they're doing a Browns impression now. Soft coverage. Giving guys, you know, look at the spot. Look, what was Caleb doing? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Sonny. That wasn't Caleb. Sorry, Caleb. That was Sonny. Why are you giving him all that space? 12:06 to go. Up by 5 against little old Nebraska, who got stomped by Indiana. First and 10. Pressure, throws, overthrows his man. Almost runs into the corner into that ad, the Meyer ad. That's Barney Jr. I think his defender fell down too. Just off the fingertips. Yeah, Matthews fell down. Second and 10. 11:43 to go. This would be a great time for a turnover, guys. But I guess that's just overrated now. Turnovers are just too cool now. Right outside the 10-yard line. Snap. And they'll get about a gain of 2. Third down. Well, last time they were in this deep in the in our territory, we actually stopped them on a 4th down. All right, I'll turn that off. There we go. 3rd and 7. 4 for 13 on 3rd down. Wow. Snap. Sure up the middle. Dumps it off. Touchdown, Huskers. And Nebraska takes the lead. Okay, Buckeyes, how about you wake up now? You're losing at home to Nebraska. Wake up. Losers. Like, what the heck were these guys doing during the bye? Right? What were they losing? What were they doing during the bye week? Man, someone said paying patty cake. Nah. TikToks. They were doing TikToks. Hey. We are losing to Nebraska. And they're going to actually look at it, I guess. Burke gets destroyed on a slant. It's always... Oh, his knee was down, but where's the ball at? Ooh. I don't think the ball was across the plane. My knee was down, but... Stupid mouse. I'm going to throw this thing out the damn window. I don't think he scored. Ball didn't cross the plane yet. First, Denzel Burke gets cooked. Yeah. All right, so he took that off, but you know they're gonna score anyway. Ugh. So I'll just leave that off and 14-9 still. This team is so weak, so soft, ass. So many nicknames for it. Well, 1st and goal. Got it. Dante Dowdell. Maybe this will wake him up. Right? Or they're just going to sulk. Weak ass team. I'm gonna go for two. 17-14. Yeah, okay. Weak ass team. Weak, soft ass team. But you got a Just for Men dude leading your team as the coach. So, yeah, maybe Ryan Day can go be a spokesperson for Just for Men with his extremely dark facial hair, you know. Seems so soft and just baby poo. This team might actually lose tonight. Oh my goodness. Maybe this will wake him up. I don't know. I legit wonder what this team was doing during the bye. 2 weeks to prepare, and this is what the effort is. You cannot lose to Nebraska, a team that got rolled by Indiana. God. Like, we're talking Indiana here. We're thinking, okay, Indiana's good. And we lost to Oregon. Oregon is really good. We're losing to the team that got rolled by Indiana. I think we can definitely win this game, but they got to wake the hell up. Because they're playing like soft baby crap right now. And it all starts really with the Just for Men spokesperson, Ryan Day. First fourth quarter lead over an AP rated top 5 team since Texas in 2009 when the Huskers were a part of the Big 12. Can't wait to see what soft ass plays we do this time. Even if we do win this game, bro. I mean, ball falls over again. Losing the Matt Rule. Reach through my damn TV and slap Ryan Day in the face with a frying pan. Smack him with a freaking brick. Like, we are obviously superior at every position, and yet we're out here lollygagging around like, God, guys, how about you wake the hell up? Doing really good earlier, and then it's like diarrhea dookie all over the place. Offensive line is soft as hell. Justin Fry needs to get fired. Did they make a change over at left tackle or something? I thought I saw someone different over there. Nope, never mind. Snap. Play action. But it's Carnell Tate. All kinds of space to the, I'll say, what, the 37-yard line of the Nebraska Huskers. Good to see Tate back, though. Yes, you could say it's easy to come out sleepwalking in the against a team like this, but it's like you've had over a half. I can understand sleepwalking in the first half, okay? But it's second half. It's fourth quarter. You should be putting the boot to ass against these guys. They're not good. Either that or Indiana's just a god squad this year. And here's Judkins running around the edge for a few yards. Gets dumped out of bounds. 10 minutes to go here in the half. I mean, in the game. To be fair, Illinois had trouble with these guys, I think, earlier. They still lost. Of course, remember, Illinois still beat them. But good as Indiana, though. Like, damn. Another handoff, and Judkins gets tripped up. Gain of about 4. Swear to God, guys, better get serious. 3rd and 4. 9:15 to go. They got Henderson in the backfield. Looking for 7 on 3rd down. Like, what the hell is going on? They're going to motion Henderson out wide. Back to pass. And he's going to take off. And he's a yard shy because what is blocking? What is this thing you call blocking? 4th and 1. QB sneak it. Freaking. What, to be fair, I mean, I don't know. 4th and 1, 8:22 to go. 0 for 1 on 4th down. We were. Oh. QB sneak it, huh? Caught. Good. There you go. Got Ibuka 1st down. No, drive continues. 8 minutes to go. All right. Good job, Emeka. Justin Fry. Justin Fry might be the most unserious recruiter on this team. You got Hartline, Walton, even Larry at his old age. He's recruiting pretty well lately. Justin Fry, no, no, no. Snap. Hands it off. Judkins running people over. Goes head over heels there and gets a few yards. 2nd down. Well, Howard actually having a pretty good game for the most part. Judkins, 8 rushes, 29 yards. Just not really much there on the ground. 2nd and 3. And Howard's going to keep it. And he'll stumble. The damn carpet monster got him, but luckily he had the 1st down by a long shot before he got stumbled. I think the carpet monster got him again. His job selling the RPO. Perfectly sold it. Ooh, last seconds of yeet. Perfectly sold that. 1st and goal. 7-play drive. Snap. Throws one and touchdown. That's Crenshaw Judkins. Well, that's what you like to see. Just took freaking 3 quarters to do it. Well, I mean, we were doing it most of the game, but God. That's what you like to see, though. I like the response. And there was nobody even really got to Will Howard. They left. I mean, he had space back there. He could have had a lunch. He could have had a sacked lunch back there. He could have went to. He could have ordered Domino's or food for after the game. Job by Zen the hold there, and that allowed Judkins to get through and get the touchdown. There's a good response. Okay. Just for men freaking spokesperson at coach. Extra point coming up. Snap. Up and good. All right, up by 4. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. That would be great for the defense to get a turnover. Yet, well, turnover on downs. We've had that. We've had that. All right. Well, let's see how the defense does this time around. Okay. It's away. It'll be in the end zone for a touchback. And now here's Raiola back out there. This would be a wonderful time for a turnover. 18 of 27, 137 yards and a touchdown for Raiola. First and 10. 6 minutes to go. Obviously, a field goal would be useless. They have to go for a touchdown. Next up, Texas Tech and TCU. Said earlier, Texas Tech in the fight for the Big 12. Love to see that. 2nd and 7. Come on, Jack. JT, we need you to freaking sack this guy. Damn. Just do that. Sit on him pretty much, JT. Just run him over. Negates that gain from before. 5:20 and counting, 3rd and 7. Third down. 5 minutes to go. Yeah, we played super drunk today. Lazy game. 5 for 14. We're 2 for 8. Ugh. This is our nap game. Second bye week of the year. Off a loss. Sure, he throws. Incomplete. That was Styles Jr. on the coverage. 4th down. Uh-oh, did he hurt himself? Thought maybe Raiola hurt himself or something. Lorenzo Styles, the brother of Sonny. A little grab. Got away with one. But who these refs are, I'm surprised. Oh, you got hit? Might have hurt his shoulder a little bit. That's not good, because if he's out, you have Harburg, and he can't throw. He's a bona fide runner. Here's the punt. And I got a flag. That'll be, I believe, on Nebraska. False start. Yep. That'll back him up. Okay, so it'll be 4th and 12 now. It'd be nice to have a nice little return here. 4:44 to go. Snap. And the punt's away. They're going to let it bounce. It'll get just shy of the own 35. Buckeyes take over. They can pretty much put this game on ice with a touchdown here. Oy. The turf monster. Felt sorry for them. Ty Hamilton dropped in the coverage earlier. Wow. Will Johnson's out today? Ooh. If Raiola's done, man, that might be a clavicle or something, man. Like a shoulder blade thing that he had. His arm just looked like it was hanging there. Not like he landed on it. I think he just got hit there and it might have popped his shoulder or something. Yeah, so in that game against Texas, Nebraska led 12-10 and they lost 13-12. Wow. Next week, Penn State, Ohio State. And I'll say this team plays like this next week, we might lose. If I was Ryan Day, which I'm not, clearly, I would ream this team through the coals. Even though we won. It's like, yeah, we won, but we could have easily lost. We play like a bunch of sorry ass bums. So it looks like Raiola's okay, which is good. 1st and 10. And they're gonna send Judkins for the gain of 1. God, this offensive line has no push this week at all. They're getting no push up front. I don't think the absence of Simmons really affects it, but it's a big factor. Simmons was balling out at left tackle. Hit a 14 for a touchdown, 94 yards in the second half. 21-17 Ohio State, 3:58 to go. Snap. Hands it off again for nothing. This offensive line is absolutely atrocious. The O-line decided to be the Browns O-line this week. Weak ass and soft and garbage. Garbage. And there's an injured Buckeye. So who that is? Someone Nebraska calls their first timeout. Can't tell who that is. It wasn't McLaughlin, was it? I think that. No, this is McLaughlin. Okay, that's not him. That wasn't McLaughlin. He's standing right over there with the others. Zen? Well, this is Ceraveld. I think that's Zen, the backup left tackle. I think. Yeah, because Ceraveld's already over there. Fryer's over there. Simmons obviously is hurt. Jackson's over there. McLaughlin. So he's got to be helped off. You see, there's Shabola, Fryer. I was kind of worried that McLaughlin got hurt, but because he is obviously like the main piece, he's the center. Montgomery, interesting looking helmet. That kind of reminds me of the one that Miles has. Wow. Well, this is an interesting time to get your first reps. They got to wait for Zen, I guess, to get taken off the field. So it looks like they moved Jackson to left tackle. Yeah, they moved Jackson to left tackle with Zen going down. Donovan Jackson. All right, 3rd and 9. 3:48 to go. Snap. Yeah, let's do a dump off and then just have Xavier and Trayvon to stand there. Hey! Kelly, he's on the wacky sauce today. He's sleeping. I'm Chip Kelly and I'm a dumbass. Usually he been cooking. This loser now all of a sudden he's like, let's do a dump off pass for a loss of like 6. Okay. Loser ass team. Oh man. Kelly on the wacky sauce today. I was begging to lose this game. All right, another punt coming up. Take it right around the 24. Nebraska gets it back. Why do we want to be unserious today? Man. Doing the best Browns impression today, I guess. So Nebraska used another timeout. I didn't even realize that. Okay. They have one remaining. First and 10 for Raiola. Another damn flag. You guys are celebrating, but it might be on them. We'll see here. It's interference. Number 1. Defense. Offense again. Oh, okay. Yeah, usually you can tell because look at our sideline celebrating after that. Let's see. He's pushed off. I was going to say, because Davison barely even really touched him much. Barely even touched him much. So that's PI on the offense. Second time we've seen that today as well. It's 1st and 22. 3:30 to go. Deep in their own territory. Throws, caught. He lost the ball. Is that a fumble? Or is it just incomplete? Incomplete. And then flag. All right, so what's the flag? Targeting. There's the weekly targeting call by Big Ten officials. They love calling targeting. I don't know how that's targeting. Didn't even look like he hit him. Had the ball. Shoulder to the face to the our guy's shoulder hit their guy in the helmet. Yeah. Our guy's shoulder hit him in the helmet. Then the ball came out, but it was incomplete. Huh. See, shoulder to helmet. Coaching scared. It didn't even look like it even touched his helmet. Yeah. Reese's helmet didn't even touch the receiver's helmet. It looked like it might have, but I'm hoping that they just call it incomplete. Shouldn't be targeting. You know, these refs, they love calling targeting. Didn't seem like it was. Just a textbook hit by Arvel Reese. Taking a long look at this. Got to make sure they get it right. They've showed us almost every angle besides one from inside the helmet. Yeah, this was a classic sleepwalk game, I guess. We haven't seen one of these from the Buckeyes in a few years. The last time we saw a game like this from the Buckeyes was against Northwestern, I think 2 years ago, at Ryan Field, and that was mainly because of the weather. It was horrible weather, windy and rainy and ugly. Beautiful day in Columbus. Going off a bye though, especially two byes off a loss. They're still waiting on the ruling. They're legit begging to lose this game. All right, here's the call. Hey, what targeting? How is that targeting? It didn't seem like targeting to me. Looked like it was shoulder to helmet. Looked like shoulder to helmet. You know these refs. Mm-hmm. If that's targeting now, then you should have like a billion targeting calls every game. First and 10 for Nebraska. They're gonna wind up screwing us over here. I can already tell you. Like what? Oh my god. First and 10. That's I mean, shoulder pad to the helmet, I guess, is targeting now. We're 25-point favorites in this game. Granted, you watched last week and you're thinking, oh yeah, Ohio State's gonna dog walk these guys. Well, not if Ohio State's looking like they chugged freaking Benadryl before this game. Looked like they were drinking Benadryl before this game. Matt Rule must have got a hold of Kirk Ferentz's stash of Benadryl. Yeah, because I saw someone tweet saying playing against Ohio, Kirk Ferentz always just finds a way to have the opponent playing like they chugged Benadryl before this game. 3:14 to go. First and 10, Nebraska. A damn turnover here, man. This team is beyond due for one. Viola in the gun, running back to the left. And another flag. Now what? I'll start. So I'm back them up a little bit. Guy, I guess the Nebraska offense. Oh, and 2:58 to go. They have 7 penalties for 62 yards. We have 3 for 36. State's was so known for these games under Urban Meyer. Back to pass. That's snuffed out. Cody Simon blew that up. Seemed like the only guy that was ready for the play was Raiola. Second down. And 18. Of course, they're getting close to the what I call the period of no return. 2-minute warning. And they only have one timeout left. Get a big stop here, and then essentially one first down will end it. Shotgun for Raiola. 2-minute warning. I was waiting for another flag. This team just played so sloppy. I know one thing: Uncle Lou is going to have us in the and hopefully won, but did not play well. We did not play like we played like ass. Come on, man, we can't lose to Pat Mahomes Jr. I don't think we're going to lose. I think we're going to hold on here, but damn, you cannot lose to wannabe Pat Mahomes. As 25-point favorites too. 25.5-point favorites. Damn, what does that say about Indiana though? Because Indiana dog walked these guys. Fumble, not targeting. See, yeah, even these college football accounts saying that should be a catch and a fumble. It should have been, but these refs they do that all the time. Not just to us, but to other teams too. They call everything targeting. That was targeting. Shoulder to the helmet. Looked like shoulder to helmet, but damn, man, that hit looked like shoulder to helmet. Oh well. Just gotta get two more stop. Got a big stop here, and then make them use up that last timeout because they're at 2 minutes now. Like Ohio State fans not happy with Chip Kelly today, which I mean nobody is happy. What the heck was that play call on what 3rd and 9? Oh, dump off. Playing scared, playing pussy ball. Pussy. He's a pussy. A ginormous one. Chip pussy. He's a whiz. Scared. Feeble. That's what you call playing feeble. Grab him by the balls and get a first down and end this game. Wow, yeah. October 27th, 2001. Nebraska over Oklahoma when they were number 3 ranked, beating number 2 Oklahoma. Wow. 21-17 Buckeyes lead. 2 minutes to go. This is the time of no return because you get stuffed here, it's over pretty much. On defense. Viola in the gun. Again, a field goal would be useless. They have to get a touchdown, but our defense has been very good for the most part. Back to pass. Pressure. And there's Cody Simon again chasing him down. Loss of a yard. Simon rocking the block O. I think he's a senior, I'm pretty sure. You think our linebackers are decent this year, which they're not bad. Next year, you're going to have Sonny Styles. You're going to have TJ Alford, Riley Pettijohn, Arvell Reese, among others, too. There's a couple others that aren't really playing much. You're going to be seeing them a lot next year, for sure. 3rd and 19. Throws. Intercepted! If this was the NFL, he could just run it to the house, but unfortunately, it's college. So, yeah, that'll do it. Jordan Hancock. I guess you could say he put his signature on that one. Yeah. Hancock. Yeah. It's tough. Hancock picks off Mahomes. I'm sorry, Viola. He threw it right to him. Well, there's your intercept. There's the turnover I was talking about. He essentially threw it right to him. Now, again, if this was the NFL, he'd be running to the house. He could be running all the way to the crib. But I'd rather have him make sure he caught the ball than try to do something stupid. So Buckeyes have it, and they'll just take a knee and so Ohio State bailed out by, I guess, high-end talent. And they're going to go to 6-1 on the year, and they're going to thank their lucky stars that they freaking won this damn game. Next week, Penn State on the road. That should be fun. That's usually when JT shows up against Penn State. Purdue at home, and then you have Northwestern at Wrigley, and then you have the final 2 games against Indiana and the team up north. All right, so Ohio State's going to... Oh, that's right, Nebraska used their last time out. 1:14 left, 2nd-and-12. They're probably going to have just under a minute to go, I think. They're probably going to get the ball back, I think. So Nebraska has UCLA at home. Then they have their last bye week. And then USC on the road, Wisconsin, and then Iowa, of course. Yeah, they're going to have about 30-ish seconds. Well, I don't even know. They might not even have a chance because we'll just use up the last of this clock. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's it. All right. So Ohio State will indeed escape against Nebraska. I guess you could say this was definitely a sleepwalk game. They weren't just sleepwalking, they were full on drugged. They were like they woke up late and they forgot. think they didn't set their alarm. Oh well. I guess when you've been playing later in the day so often, you forget. It's like, oh yeah, noon. Ugh. So top seven in the top in the conference. You see Ohio State 3-1, up there with Wisconsin and Illinois, who's playing against Oregon here soon. Penn State, Oregon, and Indiana still undefeated. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get to work on my recap. I will see you guys tomorrow for Browns Ravens, I guess. So as always, shout out to everybody who came through on the channel, and